Hi, everybody. Okay, so this is a general reading for the full moon that's currently in Virgo, and it's happening tonight into tomorrow morning. It's like 3 a.m. Eastern time, so depending on where you are in the world, obviously the time will be different. But we're in its energy right now. About 3 to 5 days on either side of the moon phase is especially with a new moon and a full moon, is when we start to feel its impact, dependent upon how sensitive you are. Anyway, so like I said, this is a general reading just to kind of see where the energies are at for the next few days, what we should be focusing on during this full moon, things like that. Like I said, it's in Virgo, which is an earth sign. So maybe this one won't be so emotional. Maybe it's not going to, we're not going to be in our heads as much. But we'll see. Let's see what the cards have to say. Okay, so the overall energy is interesting. We've got the Eight of Cups. So for some reason, we're currently sitting in like a feeling of disappointment. Maybe we haven't accomplished what we thought we could up until this point in the month or the year. Maybe we feel behind. We're disappointed about something. We're coming into this full moon energy feeling disappointed about something. And given the wands that have shown up here and the King of Pentacles, I'm going to, I believe that this disappointment is centered around work and progress. Not so much relationships or things like that. It's definitely, I'm seeing work and action. Okay, but we have the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands and the Ace of Wands kind of bookending the King of Pentacles here. Okay, so what this says to me is that, this full moon energy, this is a good time for us to make some plans. And these plans are going to lead to some progress. And this progress is going to help us feel a little bit more secure and successful. Maybe we're going to be put into some sort of like leadership situation where we're going to have to make a decision, and we're going to feel like we can do that. We're going to feel like we have the ability to do that, which is going to go a long way to dispel this disappointment that we're walking into this energy with. Like I said, we have the Ace of Wands, which is growth, progress, which is good. Okay, this bottom row, though, is very typical, in my opinion, of full moon energy. You don't escape emotions. Like I said, it's sitting in an earth sign of Virgo, very detail-oriented sign. Anybody who knows a Virgo could probably classify them fairly as perfectionists, workaholics, which is this upper row energy. However, down here, it's a full moon. Anybody who knows a Cancer, which is ruled by the moon, we're known for our emotions. And so down here we have our cups. And we start off with the Five of Cups. And this kind of speaks back to this disappointment, this Eight of Cups energy that we come in with. Because, Five of Cups it's loss, and in this situation, I feel as though it's like a lost opportunity. Maybe that's where this disappointment comes from. Maybe there was an opportunity that we passed on and we're regretting it. We feel, disappointed in ourselves. Maybe we allowed fear to kind of dictate our decision there. And so that's going to be revisited. And we have the Six of Cups and Seven of Cups. The Six of Cups is indicative of childhood memories, reflecting on easier times, happier times. We didn't have so much responsibility when we were kids. You just kind of let the adults handle it. And we can't do that anymore. But we're going to find ourselves under this full moon energy. We're going to find ourselves kind of escaping back into that carefree attitude. And, that escapism is because of this disappointment. and because of the loss that we're feeling. Like I said, I feel that this is representative of a lost opportunity. The Seven of Cups, which is daydreaming, like you're not fantasizing, but like daydreaming, you're kind of caught up in that, this is how I wish it was, which speaks to this escapism from the Six of Cups, which is fine. In my opinion, not that, I mean, it's perfectly okay at times to take a step back and, like I said, remember what it felt like to be carefree and not burdened with responsibilities that come with adulthood and career and, feeling like we have to push ourselves to be successful. It's okay to reflect on that. It's okay to daydream. Like I said, especially under this full moon energy, but really anytime. It's okay to daydream about an easier existence. One that doesn't have the struggles and everything. That's perfectly fine. And this comes off here with the Seven of Wands, which is perseverance, reminding ourselves that we can do this, that we have the strength to persevere, we have the ability to make good on our plans and to keep that progress going so that we can sit in this King of Pentacles energy, this secure energy. So yeah, we're going to persevere away from this disappointment. And, even if we make just a little tiny accomplishment during this full moon energy, hang on to that and see that for what it is, which is a step forward. It's progress. It's growth. It's leading us toward that daydream, toward our ultimate, however we view our ultimate goal in life. So that's good. It's not, I don't like to say a reading is good or bad because it's just energy. But this is very, in my opinion, this is very indicative of the full moon being in an earth sign with a very heavy focus on accomplishment and work, and obviously the emotions that come with that. But what I want to do now is I have my Queen of the Moon Oracle deck, which I like a lot. I reference it personally a lot during the different moon phases, and it just always seems to be very, very accurate. So I'm just going to pull a couple cards just to kind of clarify this reading. And yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see what the messages are. Maybe it'll help kind of clear up where this disappointment's coming from, or how we can grow and progress. So let's see. Peace. And really, I look at that card and immediately I think of our 6 and 7 of Cups down here, and the escapism into that carefree time when, before our peace was interrupted. I'll say interrupted. I won't say taken away. I'll just say it's been, it's interrupted by the responsibilities that come with adulthood. So this is just kind of a reminder to take a moment, find your inner peace, find that quiet, find that child that's in you that finds joy in the little things. And because if you just focus on the work, what's the point? What's the point of success if you burn yourself out getting there? Wisdom. Well, there we go. This kind of says to me that in order to persevere, we have to learn. We have to learn from our disappointments. We have to learn from this loss mentality. How can that help us grow? How can that help us evolve into this Ace of Wands growth energy? How can we progress forward into King of Pentacles energy, well, it's all wisdom. It's all learning from mistakes or past experiences, you know, what plans didn't work, what did work, and just expanding upon that. And this is good. Okay, another one. Assessing the situation. So that's good. You know, take a step back. Once again, this brings me right back to the 6 and 7 of Cups energy, where, you know, we're taking a kind of a quiet moment to go inward and assess, well, like I said, what works for us, what makes us happy, what drives us forward, you know, and focus on those things. Don't necessarily focus on the abundance that comes at the end. Focus on what motivates you to move forward toward that success, toward that King of Pentacles energy. Okay, one more. Boundaries. Okay. This is important, and I think a lot of, you know, this is a message that comes up in a lot of readings, because it's very easy to feel guilty for setting boundaries, and it's also very easy to let people kind of push through them. And this is a reminder that you know, we need to be firm. We need to set those boundaries. We need to protect our space, protect our progress, and remember why we're doing it, who we are, what we're capable of. Don't feel guilty. Don't feel guilty if you're successful. Don't feel guilty about the time it takes. Don't compare yourself to others. That's their journey. You're on your own journey. And don't allow other people's disappointment in their journey to halt or throw obstacles in your way. And this is what this card's reminding you of. You know, set those boundaries, stick to them, and believe in yourself. Sure, take advice, consult people that you trust, but just, you know, like I said, remember who you are and why you're on your journey and what you're working toward. And do it at your own pace. Like I said, assess what works for you and you know, keep going. So there we go. So it seems like under this full moon energy, like I said, which is in Virgo, this makes a lot of sense to me that it's pretty much completely progress and work related. This is a good time to assess what needs to be done, make some plans, take a look at the progress you've made, you know, ask yourself why you're coming into this full moon with some disappointments, what disappointed you, where is there room to grow, you know, find your joy again, you know, remember what made you happy as a kid, maybe focus on you know, a daydream that you had back then. Maybe this is a good time to get that going, you know, set those wheels in motion to make your ultimate lifestyle happen. You know, I mean, we all have dreams when we're kids, what we want to grow up and be. So maybe this is a good time to start laying that foundation, or to see how close we are to achieving it. And remember that, you know, with hard work comes perseverance. So there we go. I hope that everybody has an opportunity to look up in the sky and see our beautiful full mother moon. Even if you can't see her, even if she's hiding behind the clouds, she's there. Her energy is always there. And take a moment to appreciate that. So, okay, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And we'll see you with the next reading. Okay, everybody, bye-bye.